Hi guys, just doing a very quick review for the Winchesters. Definitely a first great episode. Well, a great first episode. Sorry. Yeah, definitely. It definitely still feels like supernatural, which is a good sign, because basically, the one who plays Dean Winchester basically is took over the franchise. He has like the rights to it at this point, and he could just do whatever he wants with it. And he's decided to create this Winchesters spin off. It's a prequel, basically set with John Winchester and Mary. Yeah, like that Sam and Dean's basically mother and father. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting idea, and we get to see things that I guess was never really revealed to us in the original show, and we see Dean in the episode say that there'll be some surprises at the end. Yeah, so I can't wait to see them and what they decide to do. Well, basically what you know Dean the actor decides to do anyway. Yeah, I mean it's just cool that we've got this show and that they decided to give it to him as well. Yeah, so he can really do whatever he wants with it at this point, which is cool. They let him keep the cow as well from Supernatural. Yeah, and yeah, this definitely feels like a special show. I get a bit of Buffy vibes, but also still feeling like Supernatural, like the music and everything. Still feels like how it sounds in Supernatural, which is cool, especially with the emotional scenes. Yeah. And I guess I'll just get quickly into spoilers, just go through them real quick. So I guess the show starts with John coming back from the war. I guess he lost a friend in the war, and he kind of still, sees him, even though he's not really there. But, with the trauma, I guess, from what happened in the war. But then he eventually meets Mary when he comes back from the war. They have a little thing with each other, and then they eventually meet up with each other again when I guess both have the same thing in common with their family. Like they both was a part of the Men of Letters, like both of their fathers. Yeah. So they both kind of end up in the same place. Then we see this guy who is a demon, which Mary just easily takes him down. Doesn't even need help from John, and basically frees the person from the demons that's inside of him. But they was already dead at that point because sometimes you can't really save everyone because demons don't really treat their host that well. So yeah. And Mary just doesn't really want anything to do with John. Like she doesn't want him to get in danger or anything because of what's happened to someone who she cared about. Maggie, yeah, I think that was like her cousin or something. Yeah, so she doesn't really want to lose anyone else, especially care for anyone else. Yeah, because she's a bit closed off, I guess, and it's a bit different from the Mary that I know as well. Like way different. So just seeing this kind of version of Mary to what we used to, it's definitely different because the one in from Supernatural is caring, where this one's more closed off. So it's probably John who eventually makes her open up a bit more because of all the people she's lost. Like she's kind of closed off, but John will probably make her open up a bit more. Then we meet kind of the other characters who kind of will be helping them out for their adventures until we meet Bobby, which that would be cool when they introduce Bobby. Yeah, seeing the young Bobby, I can't imagine saying idiots to everyone. That'd be fun. Just all the characters they could introduce. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, all the characters, man, you can think of, but a younger version from the John Winchester times that help out Sam and Dean throughout Supernatural. Yeah, it'd be cool to see them, and there's gonna be a few surprises. So yeah. But as for the characters, I guess there's Carlos. He seems pretty fun. He kind of like tells how things go for using a demon as an example because that same demon kind of ends up in a new horse, but he's able to take care of it without, I guess, the person dying. Yeah, even though he kind of knocks him with like their van. Then there's Itaki. She's like the smart one. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Yeah, and it seems like for a second like Itaki and John have a thing with each other, but I still feel like he definitely likes Mary more, and they'll probably end up together because I just feel like he was just trying to comfort Itaki because she was a bit afraid of rats or something. I don't know, but she still owes her life to Mary's father because Mary's father saved her life, so that's why she's kind of sticking by the group and Mary, even though she could leave and live a happy life. She decides to stay, which shows that they're definitely loyal. Yeah. So they basically end up to this trail where the father could have gone because John's trying to help Mary find her father because he went missing. And that's some evidence of where it could be. As for John, like his father basically passed away, and it kind of revealed that he was a part of the Men of Letters. And it seems like the mother knew the whole time, but she didn't want him to get inside the family business in it. And at the end, when he's talking to his mother, which is cool that we're getting to see John's mother, she didn't really want him a part of it. Then you just, hear the legendary lines, saving people, hunting things, which he probably tells to his kids as well. Yeah. Cool, man. And that he just wants to do this because it's the family business. Yeah. And the mother can't really stop him. Yeah. So he kind of helps out Mary to find her father after she kind of gets a lead from that underground place, which the way how they open up the episode with some kind of Indiana Jones reference. Because there's basically this box underneath that's being guided by this beast that I think the Men of Letters put there. But then John's able to kill it, and that same demon that was, that Mary was fighting, kind of also takes over another one of her friends, but they're able to free it. Yeah. And then they're just basically trying to find, Mary's father by the end, and John's helping on all the others. And yeah, it was pretty good first episode. I definitely recommend it for a Supernatural fan. And because of the person who's making the show is, someone who was a part of Supernatural, like one of the main characters, Dean Winchester, of course it was going to be good. Yeah. I didn't even doubt it. I was looking forward to it, really. Yeah. Can't to see where the show goes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.